my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back again to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on Ace3. It's our last Expresso show of 2022. And we will be back again on the 16th of January, just in case you're wondering, 2023. So don't worry, we're only taking a couple of weeks break. But not before we touch on some of the movies that could possibly be big successes in the next year. Earlier on, we spoke about Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, which is absolutely amazing. Go and check that out. But there are other movies coming up that you... Have you seen elements of them? Not the movies, these elements of them.
Only trailers we got right now. Our screenings will come up later, but these are... And what I'm going to be talking about here is just like the first half of 2023. I even forgot the number. Like, of lockdown. Whichever the year of lockdown.
PTSDs,
first one. However, speaking about us going off air and going into hibernation, some bears are not built for hibernation. This is a true story that you're going to be looking at. This is February 24th, perfect Valentine's Day movie. Cocaine Bear. I get to say that on national TV. True story. That's why I get to say it.
Wait, so there's an ambulance rushing in.
In 1985, it was a bear that set his mind to dine in on 25 kilograms of cocaine. Or do the conversion of 77 pounds. Present day value of $14 million US. And obviously then this movie comes along, which is directed by Elizabeth Banks, who's a great actress. People might remember Hunger Games and all that kind of stuff. Excellent actress. Previously directed Charlie's Angels, which was
Okay.
But this one, however, obviously in the vein here, we've seen enough of like the Sharknado and Piranha-copter and all this kind of nonsense. And that kind of stuff kind of grosses me out. Not for the gore element, but for the fact that they're all going, hey, cat, we're just having a lol. Please don't judge us, but definitely give us tens of millions of dollars.
Okay,
This comes along, and it looks like they're taking it darn seriously, man. Like, it's good actors. It's Isaiah Whitlock Jr. It's O'Shea Jackson Jr. It's Ray Liotta. It's Alden Ehrenreich. And they look like they commit to the stupidity of the concept and the trueness of the story. Obviously, in real life, the poor thing jumped to some trash and then OD'd. So they let him go out with a bang in Cocaine Bear. You'll see at the end of February. I'm psyched.
That is absolutely insane. Okay,
it really happened.
Wow.
$14 million.
The fact that it actually really happened, that poster is
How did that... It's epic, yes. Yeah. How does the bear not go after the first leg? This stuff's gross. He was just like, I'm going to become the most powerful force on Earth for 40 minutes. What I mean? Cutting into my other movies, though.
All right, let's take a look at the next one. John Wick 4. I think a lot of action heroes or action fans are just
How are you talking so timidly about... Are you not a John Wick fan?
For my sins, I haven't seen...
That's okay.
Yeah.
Jump straight into it, I swear. The premise is simple. Dude kills his dog, has hell to pay.
Yes.
Like, that's all you need to know.
That part you kill my dog, I kill you.
Murder Man experiences doggocide and wreaks havoc in the world. Seriously, John Wick is a miracle, guys. It's put to shame so many other action movies that pull double the budget. And here, Chad Stahelski, I say this a million times every time these movies come around, but Chad Stahelski, the director, is a stuntman. He was Keanu Reeves' body double for The Matrix. So
I was going to ask you whether Keanu does his own stunts, but obviously they're not.
No, so he does, obviously, because Chad Stahelski is in the director's chair for this.
Okay,
but he's a guy who knows Keanu's body better, probably even than Keanu Reeves himself. Story, Hiroyuki Sanada, guys. Donnie Yen is in this too.
Yeah, from The Last Samurai, my favorite.
Yes. Good call. Most South Africans won't know that, but he's a great actor. Donnie Yen, guys, look at this. Yes.
Are you kidding me? John Wick Chapter 4, get inside.
March 31st, I think that is. But
all right.
Keep an eye out for that.
Okay, let's try and see if we can calm down from that a little bit, although not all the way, Super Mario Brothers movie. I saw the trailer just before I watched Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Go and check it out, it's a great movie. But this is, what do you think of this? I think it's a well on time.
I beg your pardon?
Well on time, as in like it's about time.
Sorry, I'm still jacked up on the stimulants of the bear and of John Wick. Video game movies usually have a problem. They never do so well, but I am pretty sheepishly admitting here that the studio, Illumination Entertainment,
the guys who gave us the Minions.
The Papoy. I keep getting tortured with. I hate the Minions so much, but they have done a good job. This looks beautiful. The scale looks great as well, and similar to the ethos. Well, ethos is such a big word.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about like, a movie that looks like bubblegum. Of Cocaine Bear is they look like they commit fully to it.
Right.
Dude, I hate
the full experience.
Like, I hate this sort of like, let's be tongue-in-cheek about everything. Every time they get The Rock to redo Baywatch. And it's like, dude, people grew up with that. Yes, we know it's corny, but show it, the respect it deserves or whatever. Yeah. And here, Mario is weird as heck, and it looks like they lean in fully to it. I'm not too jazzed, as a lot of people aren't, about Chris Pratt's voice work here, but hopefully the sound design improves. But Jack Black as Bowser is really impressive.
Let's go.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Some of the other voices, Charlie Day, obviously, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Anyway, Super Mario Brothers next year sometime.
All right, so what about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
You know that #1 is a masterpiece, right? Good grief, guys. And I just mentioned it with Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, because like I said, that movie gave animators license to free their minds, to do what the heck they want. And now Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I was kind of worried seeing that the entire directorial team is like switched out. So there were 3 in the first, and there are 3 brand new ones in the second one. But still, it really looks like, obviously, the geometry of it, the physics, the propulsion, the kinetics of it, they're all respect from the first one. And obviously, you're not necessarily seeing these in these shots just yet, but yes, the action will ramp up. Daniel Kaluuya's voicing in there too, which is awesome. He plays Spider-Punk, and then Oscar Isaac comes along too, who I think is some sort of bad guy element. And speaking of bad guys, it's very interesting is that the mother sort of like, she's cautioning him about an enemy he might not see, which is that every Spider-Man, again to use this word, ethos, has this ethos of push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. And when you break, keep pushing. And she's like, dude, that might be your enemy at the end of it. Is that the people around him who are his allies might in fact be the ones who are like, you know, putting him in a hole. We'll find out, obviously there'll be a more tangible, more palpable bad guy too, but that's June 2nd next.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 1.
Part 1 is such an insult to the natural order. I think that those words, Part 1, it's like Tom Cruise survived this. There will be a Part 2. Like God is going, no, I call BS, man.
All right, what are we looking forward to here in this?
Plot is top secret, naturally, appropriately under wraps. But we would have just seen that it did rounds around the world going viral. One of the largest stunts in history of him ramping a motorcycle off a Norwegian cliff face, 600 feet down, and then opening a parachute at just the right time, swinging clear of the cliff walls that are trying to shred him to death. The dude is 60 years old?
No! What are you talking about?
I'm sorry if that broke your heart. We are getting old too, Kat.
He's 60 years old?
Does not give a darn about the fact that he's 60 and is clearly laughing in the face of death, even in this one too. These get bigger and bigger. I swear, I promise you. In fact, he is working on this already. It's not part of the Mission Impossible series, but he wants to go into space for his next stunt. So Mission Impossible 8 after this, whenever that is, this dude has to, like, I love him dearly. I've gained so much respect for the guy because he has your entertainment at heart. It's like Tom Cruise woke up one day and he said, you pay what for movie tickets?
Okay, I'll give you your money's worth.
Massive respect. Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's
oh,
real.
my days.
And then he did that 6 times to make sure that they got the shot. Well.
Controversial question. This versus the Bond movies. Would this be the most successful action franchise in the history of movie making?
We were just talking about John Wick. Oh, well, I mean, like money-wise, Bond obviously is at, had 85 Bonds or something like that. But in terms of how tactile and believable the action is, John Wick, Mission Impossible has been setting a bar that, you know, Bond unfortunately can't reach. Maybe his suit's too tight or something. Dudes, when is that? July 14th, I think that is.
The British Royal Government shall be hunting you down.
Come along, I'll strangle him with his own bow tie.
Nice.
And yeah, so super excited about all of those. Tell us what you're excited for too, I suppose.
Yeah. Thank you for a great year in movies as well, man. You brought us all of the greatest in the best way possible, and we love having you part of the team.
I love being here.